Hey Groovers, welcome to the Cam TV. It's been a while, but the best things are worth waiting for. Got a great show for you. Got Nikki doll on the red couch and that big question about jam nights. But first, here's a great clip from Bosco and Honey, Another Day in Paradise.
Palm trees and beaches and endless tropical features. It's a cocktail of perfection, and I came for that connection. Paradise, another day in paradise. Enjoy yourself in paradise. There's no escape from paradise. Well, this was once a fantasy, but now it's reality. A reality not meant to be. Well, give me back the fantasy. Paradise, another day in paradise. Enjoy yourselves. Paradise, there's no way out from paradise. Well, where did all the flowers go? The ones I smelt before. We've been here so long that I can't smell them anymore. Paradise, another day. Paradise, enjoy yourselves. Paradise, there's no escape from paradise. Another day in paradise. Just 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 another day in paradise. We were carried here on a cool breeze. Thought we'd left behind those memories. But I can't see the woods for the trees. This paradise brings me to my knees. Another day, paradise. Enjoy yourself, paradise. There's no way out from paradise.
Well, that's Bosco and Honey with Another Day in Paradise. Aren't they great? By gee, they really rocked it at a recent Resonate gig too. They played all around the world and they are immensely talented, as you can tell. Okay, hot potato. Talking about jam nights, open mics. Are they really the death of the local industry as we know it? Or are they just a bunch of like-minded people getting together, having fun? You be the judge.
Baby, all you want is the
in your soul, babe, in your soul.
Wednesday nights are the best night of the week here in Cairns because every Wednesday night, right here at the Jack Hotel, we have uncovered original music nights. And it is a brainchild of this very man I have standing next to me, Mick Porter. Mick, what gave you the idea for doing uncovered?
I have no idea, really, but it just came across me one night. Original music in Cairns. Cairns needed it really badly. Cairns needed it real bad. Just one night that the musicians in Cairns could call their own to go and do their thing, and it's been a fantastic journey.
It certainly has. And another great thing about it is that we have a lot of up-and-coming acts as well who get to come down and showcase their original material, and it's a fantastic night. Usually 4 or 5 different acts, and of course the wonderful MP3, which is your
Mick
band,
Porter
the
Trio.
Mick Porter Trio,
That's
who
right.
usually kick the night off and finish it off in a big way.
Yeah.
The music is everywhere, it's a very magical thing. The sound is clear, keep it here, we can play it all night long. Yeah, jam on, jam on, jam on, jam on, jam on. Feel the rhythm flowing in your mind. Oh, jam on, jam on, jam on, jam on. So look outside beyond the stars. The light within the dark is who we are. We've come so close, but still we've got so far to go.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm down here at the Balaclava tonight, and I've got Mitch here from Music Hub. Here, tell us a bit what's happening tonight.
G'day, how you going? Yeah, so we put this jam night on. It's a chance for all musicians, whether they're first time jammers, never been played outside their bedroom, or guys gigging around Cairns wanting to get their stuff out a bit more and tell people where they're playing. So we've got a back line there. We've got a couple of session musos. So if you want someone to play with, there'll be someone here. Or if you want to bring your band along, we've got a full back line, and we're allowed to make some noise in here. So that's always a plus.
You and I will be true love. It's just not our way. Get off that talk, Bosco now, and see how scary.
Jasmine here again, and I have
Greta, Stanley.
and
Matthew.
so what brought you down here tonight?
Just wanted to listen to some live music, and I mean it's a chance to get your songs out there as an original songwriter. It's a good opportunity, and it's good to socialise.
Girl, I hear a lot about all that you are and how I am doing, though you never ask. I'm sick of listening to all that you say. Covered in tickets, I'm not gonna pay, 'cause I think you're boring and see through your lies. I'm just being honest. When will you realize that you're full of secrets, you're full of lies, you're full of shit? Give it back to me. The plans we made to keep. Spend all my time dreaming. Can't get no sleep. Can't get no sleep. Give it back to me. Give it back to me.
G'day, I'm down here at Cairns Music Makers at Holloways Beach, and with Tim and Maz. How you going, guys?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Excellent,
That's
excellent. Tell me a bit about Cairns Music Makers. What's
Mate,
it all about, Maz?
What we're really trying to do, mate, we're just trying to promote local acts and get the Cairns music scene back happening. We just want to, push these guys around and just get these, get them out of their bedrooms, get them out of their garages, mate. As you can see behind us, we've got the whole rig set up, so just get them out here, mate, and have a good laugh.
How does it work? If somebody wants to play a set at the Cairns Music Makers, what do they do?
Well, they can email their bio to us on Cairns Music Makers Inc. at outlook.com, and we can assess that, see if we can fit them in somewhere on one of these days.
And what are you looking at? Guys that are out there playing already, or people that are trying to break into it?
No, not so much. We just want to, people that just want to have they got music, but they don't know how to get gigs or how to get a venue. And some venues won't look at them because the times are tough.
They haven't seen them.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And there's a bit of a jam element too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a few jam spots this afternoon. Just come along with your song list and grab the band and knock some songs out.
Yeah, and if you don't have a band as such, we can. I play drums and guitar and that, and Timmy's on bass, and mate, it's all there. Just grab your sticks and get along on it.
Welcome to the Cam TV. This is Red Couch time, and this time it's Nikki Doll. G'day, Nikki.
Hey, Brett. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. I've wanted to have you here for a while. You've been doing some great things in Cairns for quite some time now, but a lot of people don't know you because they don't see you that often. You do, a lot of big shows, but they're corporate stuff. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you came from and how you got to be in Cairns.
Oh, thanks, Brett. Well, I grew up here in beautiful North Queensland. Spent most of my childhood up on the Atherton Tablelands. So lucky and privileged to grow up in such a beautiful part of Australia and to grow up here on the beautiful Aboriginal land here. Music has taken me on such a journey. It's taken me through all the genres, so I guess that's why I've ended up with my finger in so many pies. Music from rock and roll, country, swing, jazz, blues, soul, so world music, so big journey. I don't get to do too many public profile gigs, mainly corporate or weddings or private functions, things like that, but I love it when we get to play in the Esplanade or do late night gigs out there in the local venues. So we're lucky in Cairns. It's so diverse, and I'm very lucky to be able to, be a part of a lot of different projects. Yeah.
We've mentioned the corporate stuff.
Yeah.
You put on some huge shows when you put on these corporate gigs. We might just have a look at a little bit of footage of Nikki in action.
Well, it's something we can't see. My baby don't care or gives a darn. Don't know that. Hey, my baby just cares for. Oh, he just says it's rare. My baby just cares for me.
Yeah, you're watching the Cam TV. That was Nikki Doll performing one of her cabaret shows. Nikki, tell us a little bit about this stuff.
Thanks, Brett. That show was at the Cairns Colonial Club, and it was hosted by Zest Events. So I was very fortunate that we had some people visiting the region, and they asked for a beautiful jazz vintage show, and it was right up my alley, and a real dream come true for me to be able to put together an ensemble of just some of the finest jazz musos in Cairns, people like Tommy Sepoy and the fellas there you'll see in the video. And we really dressed the stage, and I just really love that traditional jazz and all the beautiful melodies that you find in the American songbook. So it was a perfect setting and a perfect repertoire to marry together. It was a great event, and the beginning of me starting to write little mini cabaret production shows, with all the little facets of music and genre. Yeah.
Which seems to be the way you're heading now, because we had the the release last year of your CD.
Yes, Nikki
Nothing-
Doll and the Penny Drops. Nothing rhymes,
Nothing
with,
Rhymes
orange.
with Orange.
Yeah, thank you so
Nice
much.
title.
That's it, a very cool title. This is a collaboration, Nikki Doll and the Penny Drops. Nothing Rhymes with Orange. A collaboration with my Sydney colleague, Mr. Chris Stafford. So Chris has just been a prolific writer, and he writes in so many different styles. So we've come up with this amazing album, which is just spans all the genre of pop music to classics, R&B, and world music. But this CD that we launched at the Tanks Unplugged at the end of last year was a real dream come true for me to be able to put all these niche artists together. And yeah, once again, I was able to feature so many of our beautiful musicians here in Cairns because the music and repertoire was so broad and eclectic. Everyone could just feel their little specialty. It was great.
I was at the show and it was amazing. Gave me goosebumps. It was
thank
really
you so
special.
much. It really was a great night. Thanks for being
If you
here.
missed out, here's a little bit of it now.
Makes you wanna boogie, yeah. Makes you feel alive. So get down, oogie woogie. Make the jungle jive. Jungle jive. Well, if you care for me, just say a little prayer for me, and my desert island tune will lift you high above the moon and set you down at my lagoon. You let you be there.
Well, that was Nikki Doll live at the Tanks, a great venue, and that was a great show. Debuting her album for Nikki Doll and the Penny Drops, Nothing Rhymes with Orange. Terrific show, Nikki. What's the next step for you?
Thanks, Brett. I just think keep creating. I love collaborating. I work with so many different people on different projects. So many great original music projects. We've got the Sounds of Austronesia. I'm sure a lot of people are starting to hear about our group and our foundation. Very blessed to be a part of that. We're a strong choir of Aboriginal, Torres Strait Island, Melanesian and Polynesian heritage, and it's born and bred here in Cairns. It's original music. It's uplifting, and the message is, and our purpose is to uplift and unify through that powerful music. It's great with everything we have. We're positioned perfectly here in Cairns, North Queensland. I get to work with so many different people as well as collaborate with people, interstate.
It's an interesting thing. You don't find it's a disadvantage to be here in Cairns? You think it's a good base to jump from?
I think so. I think we're really lucky, and I think what is developed here is very unique. I mean, of course, everything is particular to its setting and environment, but I think we've got a really unique position here, being Cairns, not only the gateway to Asia and the South Pacific, but we've just got so much rich culture here, and our First Nations people here. It's just such a melting pot, and we've got musicians from all in the woodworks, from the tablelands, and what's beautiful is I think we've got a strong music community here. It's not like in big cities where people stay in their little niches or their cliques. Everyone really supports each other, and I think we've got very unique stories from this region, and it's not a disadvantage. I think the world will come to us.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, it's always been my thought. Yeah, with
Nikki, if
Cairns.
people want to see you,
Yeah.
hear your dulcet tones, do you list your gigs on Entertainment Cairns?
Yeah, you got to go to entertainmentcairns.com and you'll see the listings there. And yeah, just keep your ear to the ground, Nikki Doll, or featuring Nikki Doll, something like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to sing you a tune soon. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, Brett. All the best. Thank you.
G'day, Gordo here. You've all heard that comment about that Beatles album. When it's played backwards, there's a special meaning in it, and some of the Bob Dylan songs played backward, there's a special meaning in it. But it's not always for a special meaning. Sometimes they just run out of riffs, run out of chords. Listen to this. See if you can recognise it. That's the intro to Knock on Wood. They couldn't come up with a real good intro for Midnight Hour, so what they did, they just played it backwards. Well, there you go, it's just played backwards. Might be time to pull out those old albums, play them backwards, see what you can come up with. Maybe even write a hit song for yourself. Catch you next time.
And that's it for the Cam TV. Hope you enjoyed the show. In the next episode, Ros Pappalardo is going to give us some tips on how to build your career in the music industry. So watch out for that one. Going to finish off with a song that is award-winning from a lady who just keeps on kicking goals. This is Leanne Tennant, Bearing the Crown. Good night, world.
When I run, when I hide, when I'm out, the cracks shall appear in the stone wall up here, that I shall climb them out. The leaks in the bucket will lighten the load on a long and a lonely old road. I see forest through the trees, and it's greener than it's ever been. So hold my hand, hold my hand. I no longer bear the crown. Don't hold me down. When I run, when I hide, when I'm out, the light shall appear in this cold old metaphor that keeps me back down on my knees. Lead me the way, oh, back to the day when I'm young and I'm bold and I'm brave. I see forest through the trees, and it's greener than it's ever been. So hold my hand, hold my hand. When I no longer bear the crown, don't hold me down. When I run, when I hide, when I'm out, hold my hand. When I no longer bear the crown, don't hold me down. When I run, when I hide, when I'm out, hold my hand. When I no longer bear the crown, don't hold me down. When I run, when I hide, when I'm out,